Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. So, in my last video, I think there was a mix up there. It didn't complete. There was it ended untimely. So, I'll be completing the section of markup from in my previous uploaded video. So now I know we are much familiar with logging in. So um, I don't have to go over this. So I'm going straight to markup. To get the markup under flight rows, I have my markup here. So if I want to add in my markup now, all I have to do is add new markup, and my rule type will be markup as usual, like I said in my last video. And also I can give it a markup or markup name. I can say markup of 10,000 naira on all booking, all bookings. So I'm referring that I'm giving this rule a name. So the rule name is markup of, let me put, of 10,000. So that's 10,000 naira on all bookings. So all I have to do is come to the amount. Okay, this is markup. I come to the amount. I come to the amount. Then how do I want to add the amount? That's the fare. Do I want to add per person or per booking file? I want to add per person or per booking file. So I'm going to be adding per person. So I'm going to be adding per passenger. So I'm going to be adding passenger type. For adult, I'll be adding 10,000 naira because I'm using a currency naira. So 10,000, 10,000. I might wonder why I didn't use a markup here. This, or because this is in percentage. Whatever I put here will be done in percentage. So if I put 10,000 here, it will be 10,000%. So which is not might not be might not work. So if I want to add maybe I want to add a 5% markup, I can easily put 5 here and remove what I have here. But since I'm working with currency, that's 10,000 naira, I'll be adding my 10,000 naira to what denotes currency here, which is the NGN. Uh, so I will confirm this. I'll go again, add new under child. I will type my 10,000. I'll confirm this. The order for infants, I can decide to add the same 10,000 or anyhow you want it. I can say I want to reduce my 10,000 to 8,000 for infant. So I'm going to complete that. So that which means I have completed the amount section. So now what is left is on all bookings. So I'm just going to do the basic settings for the rest. So all I have to do is I'm going to include in price in search results. And what does this mean is that it's going to include the price, my 10,000 naira in my results page. So it doesn't have to load up to my booking formula page before it gives me the price change. So it doesn't have to my prices doesn't have to change from one page to the other. So from the scratch where the passenger is requesting for the price result, the 10,000 naira will be embedded uh, in the uh, in the price in the result list. And from there, I can just leave everything as it is and save. As once I save, I'm saying that we have successfully added 10,000 naira to all bookings on this platform, on any platform that is linked to my account, from the B2C and B2B. Okay, so now I want to enhance my booking, my markup. Okay, this is the markup we did. I want to enhance and say I want to add a markup on only particular airlines. I want to add markup on some airlines and some route. So I'm going to give a scenario now. I want to add 10,000 naira markup on Emirates from Lagos to Dubai. So what do? I'm going to create a new, let's create a new markup. So I'm going to add a new markup. I'm going to add new markup. So I'm going to do a markup. Then I give it my name, right? My name markup of 10k on EK from LOS to TXB. Okay. So I can this doesn't it's just a naming convention. The same way I have my name, the same way you have a name, but the markup is just like saying that markup is a general name for let's say a species like male. You can say male. Who are the males in this building? Every every guy in the building stands up. But if I say every male that is John should stand up, it means that my search has been streamlined to John only. John that is male. All the John that are male will stand up. Now, if I say all the John that are male from Lagos should stand up, the same way I'm streamlining down my searches. The same way we are going to be doing here. I'm going to be adding markup of 10,000 naira, not on all the bookings again, but on EK, on all the bookings on Emirates that is flying from Lagos to Dubai. Okay, so let's dive straight into that. So I'm going to be adding add new for my amount. So like I said in the last markup we added, per person or per booking file. Per person, I prefer to use per person so that I don't mix up my profit. So I'm going to be adding my 10,000 naira. Okay, so I'm going to copy this for flexibility's sake. So I'm going to copy and paste. So I'm going to be adding the 10,000 naira on all the passenger type. Now, don't forget to check to be included in price and search results so that your passenger don't get confused from seeing a different price on the result list and seeing a different price after they click on book. Okay. So now the next thing I have here is the airline, which is the Emirates EK. So what I have to do is I scroll down, I see my airline here, I'll click on add. Then what type of airline am I adding? Do I have the validating, marketing, or operating? So I'm always advising my people, anybody that is working on this platform, whenever you are adding a markup, it's advisable that you add your markup in all for all the airline type. Okay, for all the airline type for markup only. But when we get to markdown, I'm going to explain that better. For markup only, you can add for all type of airline because profit never gets too much. So now my airline codes, I'm going to use EK, so which is Emirates. Now this is the sweet thing about the system is I can add as many as possible airline. I can add as many as possible airline, and even if I don't know their code, I can type in full. I can type their name in full. I can type Virgin. Say I can, so I can type LH and it will give me if I have so I can type as many as possible if all these people falls in the same category. Okay, so I can group my airlines in the name of okay my categories of markup and markdown. If Emirates, ET, and BA and VS and Lufthansa have the same markup on a particular route that I want to add, I can add them in just a single row. Okay, so I'm going back to what we are trying to achieve on this set on this one. So only on Emirates. Okay, so what's the next thing now? The next thing is that the should be added on Emirates from Lagos to Dubai. From Lagos to Dubai. So I'm adding going back to my connection details now. So I'm going to click on that connection details. I'm going to add. Okay. Then I have my flight type. So what I'm saying is, do I want which of the flight type? Is it round trip? Is it on one way? Is it on multi leg? Is it on airline mix? So I can put it as any. So as far as the person is traveling from Lagos and the departure is from Lagos and the arrival is to Dubai, definitely is going to add a markup, regardless if it's one way or multi-leg. Excuse me. So now my departure will now be from Lagos and arrival is to Dubai. And I can say for to all airports in Dubai, or I can be specific and say DXB. Okay. So with this, and I save this. If I save this now, what have I done is I have added a markup of 10,000 on Emirates when the departure is from Lagos and arrival is to Dubai. And if I save this, uh, this is what I have done, which means I have added, say, I have added markup of 10,000. Can you say I have my airline here, which is Emirates, and the route type that it is on and working presently. So I believe this has been able to help you in one way or the other to add markup to your role. So in the next video, I'll be talking about Markdown. Markdown is just a flip in markup, a flip in markup. Thank you, everyone.